Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you could join me today because I'm super excited to share with you and try out for the first time some brand new makeup that I purchased during Sephora's sale this past November. Hopefully, we'll find some products that work well for those of us with mature skin who are over 50. First, let me say a warm welcome to those of you who are new to this channel and a huge thank you to those of you who are returning. My name is Elise and I'm a working professional makeup artist who specializes in helping women like you and me who are over 50 and beyond learn makeup tips, techniques, and product information that works for us now. So if this sounds interesting and you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, I hope you'll join our really wonderful family of subscribers by hitting that red subscribe button. And if you also hit the bell icon, you'll be notified each Thursday when a new video is available. And I thank you so much in advance if you decide to do so. One of the reasons I launched this channel slightly over a year ago is because I felt strongly that those of us over 50, over 60, over 70 and beyond were really underrepresented in the beauty world. After all, on our 50th birthday, we don't automatically lose total interest in fashion, makeup, and looking our best. We don't automatically wear only black and brown and stop buying makeup. But I know from working with so many older women over the past 7 years that we can often start to feel invisible. So I hope on this channel we can together celebrate the beauty, intelligence, and wisdom of those of us who have reached that fifth decade and surpassed it, and have some fun in the process. And today is all about having fun with makeup and seeing which of the products that I'll be sharing works well for mature skin. I purchased 7 new products from 7 different brands so we could check them out together. This mix of products includes 2 new face primers that are supposed to help blur pores, we'll see, a highlighting duo pencil, 2 lipsticks, a lip gloss, and 2 eyeshadow palettes. I've already done my face prep, my eyebrows, and applied eye primer. But since I'm going to start with eyeshadow, and there will, of course, be a little fallout, I'll apply the rest of my face makeup later. So here are the 2 eyeshadow palettes that I purchased, which I'd been eyeing for quite some time. Violet Voss's I Do Not Care fun-sized eyeshadow palette, and here it is. Here's what it looks like on the outside, and here are the gorgeous colors on the inside. Let me go ahead and swatch a few of these for you. So here's what those colors look like. I didn't swatch the brown since I thought you'd probably find the colorful shadows more interesting. And here is Natasha Denona's Sunrise palette, which is the other eyeshadow palette. And here are a number of colors from the Sunrise palette. I'm really torn on which of these 2 palettes to use, but the Sunrise palette is calling my name very strongly. So let's go ahead with that palette. However, there is one color from the Violet Voss palette which I just might try incorporating into this eyeshadow look. We'll see if I'm brave enough to do it. I'm going to start with this color Morning at the bottom, which is sort of a peachy yellow. Just doing it lightly in my crease and carrying it straight across. And I'm bringing it slightly above my crease since I do have some hoodedness to my eyes. I'm next going to take this color called Jasper on the bottom row and just build up that color in the crease area and on the outer edge of my eye, as well as the outer part of the crease. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. I'm going to take my blending brush and really blend those in. Next, I'm going to take my Laura Geller French Vanilla and I'm going to put that all along my lid area. This is to open up my eye area, to put a lighter color here. I'm also going to take a smaller brush and use some of that French Vanilla just under the arch of my brow to lift my eye area. And I'm also going to put it on the inner corner. I'm also going to bring it up just a little bit here because this is a very dark area. Next, I'm going to mix together 2 colors, Glory and Clove. This is Glory, and this deeper color is called Clove. And I'm just going to really stamp this on just the outer part of my eye and in the crease area. And then I'm going to do some blending. Adding just a little bit more of the deeper clove color to the outer crease area as well as the outer eyelid area. I just want to create a little bit more definition in this area. And then once again do some blending. Now that I have most of it off my brush, I'm going to just carry it up a little bit higher toward my eyebrow. And one of the things I do is like to tilt my head back so I can see the whole eyelid area and just make sure that it's blended well enough. And I'm going to do one more bit of blending with a clean brush. Since I lost a little bit of that peachy yellow color called Morning, I'm going to take a little bit of this on a more detailed brush, a pencil brush. And I'm just going to put just a little bit here. Sometimes as you add more colors, you lose some of the original colors. So sometimes it's a matter of just layering them back in. Now I'm going to go into the Violet Vos palette and I'm going to pick out that periwinkle color and maybe add a touch of that. We'll see how that goes. I'm putting this color on a rather thick, dense brush so I can just pat it on. Add a couple of layers. That's a pretty color, especially when you start to build it up a little bit. And then on this eye. And I'm definitely getting some fallout along the way. I'm going back in with my French vanilla and I just want to make this sort of a seamless transition to that color. I'm going to blend in the edges. Going to take a little bit more of that blue and just get that into the crease area as well. Unfortunately, there are no names of colors on this palette. Okay, that's how it's looking. It's just a little bit lighter to match the other eye here. So did you like it better before we added the periwinkle, or do you like the periwinkle added to the look? I was thinking the other day about how the makeup industry has changed. There are now so many more brands and many small independent brands. And when I was young, I remember buying a lot of Revlon makeup, especially lipstick. And do you remember a brand called Prescriptives? It's no longer around, but I used to like that brand a lot too. So I'm just curious, do you have one main makeup brand that you use now, or do you buy from many different brands? And I'd love to know what some of your favorite makeup brands are now and what your favorite makeup brands were when you were younger. So before I do the rest of my eye makeup off camera, I want to go ahead and try out the two primer products. This is the Porefessional from Benefit, and I'm going to use this on this side of my face and on this side of my nose. I'm going to look more closely, and I do think it looks like that has really helped disguise the pores. This is what the other side looks like without any primer on whatsoever. And this is what the Benefit primer side looks like. So now I'm going to go ahead and use the other primer product I have. I actually got this as a gift with purchase choice. This is a Smashbox Smooth and Blur Primer. So I'll open this and see if I can not squirt it all over as I ooh, okay. A lot of it came out at once. So I'm going to put some on this side of my face. This really has a slicker kind of feel to it than the Benefit product, but now you can take a look and see what you think, if that's helped minimize the look of my pores. So here's the Benefit side. And here's the Smashbox side. So I have one more thing to do before I go off camera and finish up my eye makeup as well as the rest of my face makeup. I'm going to use one of the other products I purchased. It's the Highlighting Duo Pencil from Anastasia of Beverly Hills. I'm sure many of you know and love Emily Noel's YouTube channel, as I certainly do. And when I saw her use this pencil, I immediately put it on my wish list because of how versatile it is. It's a matte light nude colored pencil on one end and a highlighting pencil on the other end. I'm going to go ahead and use the matte color on the bottom waterline of my eyes and under the arch of my eyebrow, and I'll use the highlighter end to highlight the inner corner of my eyes and above my Cupid's bow. Here's what it looks like. This color right above my finger is the nude color end of the pencil, and this color above my finger is the highlighter end of the pencil. So I'm going to use the nude color. I'm going to put it in the waterline under my eyes, and this can really make our whole eye area look bigger. You can see what a difference that makes. And I'm going to put this also under the arch of my brow. Then I'm going to take the highlighter end of the pencil and I'm going to put this on the inner corner of my eye, just to give it a little bit more light to this area of the eye. Put some above the Cupid's bow as well. I don't know how well you can see that. It's not a really overwhelming glow, but it just adds a little bit light to that area. So I've gone ahead and applied the eye makeup, the face primer, as well as the Highlighting Duo pencil. Now I'm going to go ahead and go off camera, finish up my eyes, finish up my face makeup, and we'll come back and take a look at the lipsticks and the gloss. I'm back with the rest of my makeup applied. I've put on some lip liner so we can go ahead with the lipstick. But first, let's take a look at the two different primers now that I've applied foundation. This is the Benefit Cosmetics. It's their Porefessional Hydrating Primer, and the other primer is the Smashbox Primer. So let's go ahead and see if you can notice a difference. This is the Benefit Primer on this side, and this is a Smashbox Primer on this side. I must say there was really a difference in the feel of these primers. The Benefit Primer went on more like a moisturizer, could feel the hydration. The Smashbox Primer really had more slip to it. As you can see, I've also applied my lip liner, and here are the two lipsticks that I purchased. They're both from Huda Beauty and are metallics. And I have to confess, I just have a thing about metallic lipsticks. I absolutely love them. So I purchased Cake Day, which is a fuchsia, and After Party, which is a deep plum. And there's one other color that's available on the Huda Beauty website, which is called NYE. It's a deep kind of russet red metallic. It's really gorgeous. And of course, when I checked the Huda Beauty website, I noticed that now these lipsticks are on sale for half of what I paid for them on Sephora. Oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm going to try Cake Day first, which is the pink shade, and then I may apply After Party over it. Here are the two swatches of these two colors. This is what they look like, and here are the two swatches. Cake Day is the one at the top, the fuchsia, and After Party is the one beneath it. I'm first going to go ahead and apply After Party. So this is the Cake Day, and it is definitely a bright fuchsia pink. I think I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of the After Party over it. That definitely added more of a purple cast to the pink. And I'm definitely a gloss girl, so I purchased the Sephora gloss in Regal. This may be too dark, so just in case, I also have my lighter CoverGirl lip gloss as well. This is the Sephora lip gloss. The Sephora lip gloss is on top. It's called Regal, and it's more of the purple color. And my regular CoverGirl, which unfortunately I'm running out of very quickly, is the pinker color at the bottom. I think I'm going to apply a little bit of both just to see what they look like. So that's the Regal gloss from Sephora on top. And now I'm going to lighten it up with the CoverGirl gloss. So here's our final look today. So let me take just a few moments to give you some initial impressions of the products that we've tried today. First of all, eyeshadow. Since I only used one color from the Violet Vos palette, I really think I need to do some more experimenting before I come to any conclusion about this particular palette. I did, however, really love the periwinkle color that we used in the eyeshadow look today. As far as the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette goes, I absolutely adored it. These shadows went on so beautifully and blended together so effortlessly. I just loved it. And I just love the variety of colors in here, so you can get so many different looks from this palette. This is a palette I know I will use very frequently. The primers were really interesting. The Benefit Porefessional, which is the hydrating version, by the way, of this primer. There is another version which isn't as hydrating. I really did love the feel of the Benefit primer, and I think it did a very good job of helping disguise those pores. As far as the Smashbox primer goes, initially I really didn't care for the feel of it. It seemed very slippery going on. However, as I looked at it later on, I think it may actually do a better job of disguising the pores. So I really think I need to take more time to look at the bathroom mirror, which has a higher magnification, to see what I really think of the job that both of these primers have done trying to disguise my pores. As far as the highlighting pencil goes from Anastasia, I wasn't quite as blown away by this pencil as I thought I might be. But again, I need to do some more work with it and try it on a couple of different looks before I really come to a final conclusion on it. And I must confess, I absolutely loved both of the lipsticks from Huda Beauty, both the bright fuchsia as well as the more purple-toned look. The gloss was nice as well, but it does darken the look of the lipsticks, and I think I might prefer a brighter look with a little bit lighter color. So I definitely will still use the Sephora gloss, but I think I might invest in a lighter pink color that was in their gloss line as well at some point. So those are my initial thoughts on the products that we tried today, but I definitely especially want to give the primers more of a chance to see how they work. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, I'd very much appreciate it if you'd give it a thumbs up. If a video receives a lot of thumbs up likes on YouTube, YouTube suggests the video to more people, and that can really help a channel grow. And as I was talking about earlier, I'd love to know in the comments section below what your favorite makeup brand was when you were younger and what your favorite makeup brand is now. Or if you don't have a favorite makeup brand and just buy products from a lot of different brands. I hope you can join me next Thursday for another video, but in the meantime, please stay happy and healthy and have a fabulous rest of your day. And here's to a fantastic 2021. Take care.